Let's talk about the steak. Why ribeye steak? I just love the way it cooks really well. And the thing is that you want to get that medium rare in the middle. I love that Kenyans love their meat. So at the end of the day, you want to know how to make this meat. And I'm gonna take you through how to make it in a very easy way that you can make it in your kitchen without a problem. All you need is basically very simple ingredients. Definitely your Knorr curry cube, a little bit some black pepper, some salt. Just pan sear it. Get a lovely flambe out of it. Remember that flambe is halal because you're only using the ingredients that you have and you're not adding any extras. And after that, you pan sear that steak. Get a nice mubbling. That mubbling fat is just delicious. That makes the steak super gorgeous. And when you cut it, when you see that little kind of pinkish color in the middle, oh my God, that kills it. To serve it, we're gonna make some gorgeous potato wedges. What I love to do with my potato wedges, I love to a little bit blanch them first to get that lovely starchy of the potatoes, and then after that you want to toss it with a little bit of some Knorr cube and then a little bit of some salt, and then now pan sear it, get it lovely crusted with a little bit of some oil, and then of course throw in your cherry tomatoes, let them get that lovely kind of char grill from the pan because we're only going to use a pan, and just make everything delicious. And after that, just serve your steak with your potatoes and your cherry tomatoes, and oh my God, it's gonna feel like heaven on a plate. I learned this technique from my grandfather, and I'm gonna pass it over to you because my grandfather used to love to make his own steak. I'm gonna pass it over to you, and I'm gonna show you my secret ingredient on how to make a lovely steak super tender. Can't wait to do this. It's just gonna be delicious and juicy at the same time. All right, guys, so we're here in the kitchen, got some hot water boiling, and let me take you through all the ingredients you need for this amazing masterclass. Great, so you have the ribeye steak. Look at that, look at that. That is what I'm talking about. Really good, juicy, and oh my God, most delicious steak ever. And then of course we have some black pepper happening here. We have our Knorr curry. Love this, one of my favorites. Of course, garlic cloves, and of course the secret ingredient, which is basically pineapple extract. This is basically just a slice of pineapple squeezed, and then you get that extract. Amazing tenderizer. I'm going to show you how it works. And of course we have a little bit of some oil. We have some cherry tomatoes. I love them cherry tomatoes. Of course some potatoes to make our potato wedges, and some rosemary. Love rosemary. Of course, some butter. We're going to glaze our steak with butter, and we take it from there. So first things first, your potatoes needs to be blanched. So very quickly, you're just going to take your potatoes, and then you're going to cut them into wedges. And cutting in wedges is basically cutting them into like 4 pieces, and then you have your wedge ready. It really depends with the size of your potato. Oh, good. So I'm just going to go with all my potatoes and cut them. And again, sometimes you'd find potatoes are a bit pinkish inside. Well, I have no problem with that because at the end of the day, it's still edible. It's still going to be delicious, and it's all good. So I normally don't waste anything in my kitchen, by the way. I'm all about that zero waste. So use everything that you have. Do not throw, and enjoy to their fullest. So I'm just going to cut all my potatoes into wedges, and then that way I'm going to go straight into the boiling water and blanch them. Great. Look at that. Fantastic. So this would probably take like 5 minutes for the potatoes to kind of soften a little bit. So I'm just going to go straight with my potatoes to the boiling water. All right. So here I am. Wop, wop, wop in the mix. So when you're doing this, you want to add in a little bit of some salt. Already my water here is salty water, so you can see a little bit of some salt happening there. But I'm just going to go in with a little bit of some salt because I kind of just love to salt my potatoes. I don't understand what's the secret behind it, but it's basically just me. Or probably I've seen my grandpa or my mom do this every single day. Oh, you want to do the salt bay thingy? Yeah, good. Or wax. Great. Fantastic. Remember, clean as you go. Fantastic, looks good. So we're gonna give this a couple of minutes, like 5 minutes for it to cook. And then after that, we can toss it with our beautiful Knorr beef chili. This is what we're going to use to flavor our potatoes. But then that story of a little bit later. For now, let's start marinating our rib eye. So for the rib eye, I am going to take, of course, my rib eye. And how I love the rib eye is that I love everything about it. It's all about the fats and the mubbling that happens. So you see that? That's all the beauty of this. So when you pan sear it, these flavors from the fat would flavor the steak and then we just make it delicious. Do not get rid of the fats. They are super gorgeous. That's basically the whole idea, you know? So I'm just gonna lay them well. You can pat dry them a little bit. So I'm just gonna take that, pat dry a little bit. Do not wash your steak. Never wash steak. Just trust your butcher, and just make sure that a good butcher would never give you steak that's contaminated by any chance. So pat dry it with a kitchen towel or kitchen towel. Kitchen towel is better. Kitchen towel is definitely better. And after that, all good. Go in with black pepper. So I'm just gonna drizzle some black pepper. Turn it. This is an art. It's an art, guys. You go very gentle with it, with the black pepper. Make sure that you get all the beautiful black pepper on the gorgeous steak. Lovely. Turn it again. Turn it again. So ideally after this, you'd go in with some salt. But we have the genius here, which is the Knorr curry. I'm going to take my Knorr curry cube. This is perfectly salted. You don't need any extra salt on the steak. So all you want is that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to rub this on the steak. So I'd get all my beautiful flavors on that steak from the Knorr curry, because Knorr curry is a combination of beautiful ingredients, a little bit some chili, a little bit some turmeric, and of course salt in the mix. And what else do you need, guys? You know, you want your steak to be super delicious. Rub it, and all you need is one Knorr curry cube, and rub it, rub it, rub it. Pick whatever you have from this other side, turn it again, and rub it all over. Massage that steak. You know, it's like you are really treating someone really well. So be gentle, massage. Yes, yes, yes. So that it feels good a little bit at the end of the day. Who doesn't like a good massage? Great. So, yep, here you are. Looking good. Fantastic. Okay, that looks good. That looks really good. Super ready. I'm just gonna keep this for at least 5 to 10 minutes, and then after that, we are gonna start pan-searing it. But definitely before that, we definitely have to make our garlic. So I'm gonna put this aside, and I have my garlic clove. So with the garlic, you know, you want to use the whole of the garlic, but I'm just going to show you how to easily, yes, get the skin out of the garlic. Super easy. Crush it, and here you are. Look at that. Look at that. How easy was that? How easy was that? You just want to like crush it a little bit, or maybe apply a little bit of force on the garlic. Super easy. You don't need to go with a knife and start peeling garlic. Like, it's a headache. Just use a little bit of your energy. You can use a knife, you can use your arm, just put a little bit of some force on the garlic and it peels itself. Like, look at that. Peels itself and super easy. So I need a couple of garlic. So since I created a lot of force, or I put a lot of force on the garlic, I already have peeled my garlic. And this is another tip and technique that I have shown you today. You're learning something? Great. Yep. So this is how easy you can peel your garlic. So after this, you can basically decide to chop the garlic or just well, why is it going flying away? Great. So how easy was that? Oh my God! Look at that garlic, nicely peeled. All you need to do is force, like hit it obey it. It's all good. Clean as you go, as usual. Yes, I have a little dustbin down here. Great, fantastic, looks good. So these are gonna go with on the pan seared as usual. And then now after that, it's just gonna be fantastic. So let's check our potatoes. Let's check our potatoes. I'm gonna take a knife and I'm gonna, ooh, okay, that's done. That's done. Oh, that's done. That's done. That's done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna twist this. Or is it twisting? Or like swap it. I'm gonna swap it. And I am gonna get rid of this hot water. Great, so what I'm gonna do, you're probably not gonna be seeing this because it's out of the shop, but it's all good. I'm getting rid of that water. Don't worry, you can see me, right? Great, yeah, it's all good, it's all good. I'm just getting rid of all the water. Great, got rid of the water because you don't want your potatoes to overcook. Fantastic. Now at this point, well, I still have a little bit of some more water. I'm gonna get rid of all. You see that? See the steam? See the steam? Oh, yeah, see the steam. See the steam. See the steam. You see the liquid inside? I'm gonna get rid of it. Great. Pour all the liquid. Okay, great. It's all good. All good. All good. All good. All good. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flavor my potatoes. And to flavor my potatoes, I'm gonna need some rosemary. Take the rosemary and just you want to kind of like, tear it apart a little bit. And then you want to chop it. Just want it to kind of like, come into tiny kind of pieces. All good. Looks good. Put this away. Take that rosemary. Voila, 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 voila. Throw it in the mix. I have some that I already done behind the scenes, baby. Yep, toss it there inside. And then I'm gonna go in with some beef cubes. So this is basically beef chili. I love the fact that Knorr beef has a little bit of a kind of spicy feel, which makes it really fun. And it would give my potatoes or arroz that beefy kind of meaty taste, which is just gonna be delicious. So I'm gonna take that, put it in the mix, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna start toasting them. Toast everything together, a little bit, mix it up. Yes, yes, yes. Good. So remember, my pan is super hot here. This pan is gonna go, basically gonna be used to pan sear my steak. Fantastic. So make sure that you mix up everything with the potatoes. Ooh. Okay, so all the flavors from the beef chili would coat into the potatoes, and then it's just gonna be delicious. Fantastic. Let it stay super gorgeous. Take your oil and then go onto your super hot pan. Fantastico! Look at that. Wow. So the heat is real here. So it's a little bit okay to sweat. So I'm just gonna reduce a little bit of the oil on the little container. Woo! So good. Fantastic. Put it aside. Now, let's go in with our steak. Time for the steak, baby. So I'm gonna take this beautiful marinated ribeye steak and I'm gonna throw it on that pan. Yes, baby, yes. I'm gonna take the other one and I'm gonna put it on the side as well. You want it to be a little bit super hot, and then now we're gonna start toasting, baby. All right, we'll try to get some fire. We'll try to get some fire. Let's see. When we try to get the halal, we try to get the halal flambe. We try to get the halal. Well, it worked really well. That's all good. I'm gonna get my tongue. Get my tongue. Look at that. Look at that. I want you guys to see that. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous. Like literally a minute or so of pan searing. Look at that. That looks good. Turn it. Goodness! Goodness! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look at all this mumbling happening there. Look at how golden it is. All you need is a super hot pan and a good steak, a really good steak. So as this is happening here, I'm just gonna go in with my garlic. Garlic, look at that. So I'm just gonna throw in my garlic into my pan. Then I'm just gonna try and toss a little bit. Get a little bit of fire. Yes. So you want this garlic to kind of flavor the steak as well. Ah, that is fantastic. Now at this point, just let it cook. Turn it again. Flip it again. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a beautiful color. Oh my God, that looks gorgeous. Oh my God, come take a look at that. 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 That is fantastic. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Super gorgeous, super delicious. Oh my God, super juicy. Fantastic. That steak looks gorgeous. Woo! Fire, baby! Love that. Fantastic. Now, at this point, this is almost done. I'm going to take my bacon tray and I'm going to lift my steak. I'm going to throw it on the bacon tray because I already have all the browning that I need. And of course, my garlic is nice and golden. Now, it's time to toss the potatoes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my potatoes and I'm going to put them in the mix. Now, you want to get a beautiful crust. So the idea of blanching them first is that they're going to have a beautiful crust from the outside and then they're going to be super moist on the inside. And the oils that I'm using are basically just the natural oils from the steak. Awesome. Fantastic. I'm just going to go there with that. Awesome. Put this aside. Toss this. Let them cook. Let them cook. Awesome. So you want to let them cook until they become nice and crusted all over on each side. Great. So look at that. Look at that. I'm going to toss them. Whoa. 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 So you're looking at that golden crust. That's what we want. You see that golden crust? Come take a look at the golden crust. Don't be shy. Come take a look at the golden crust. Come take a look at the golden crust. That's what we're looking for. Like, let me show you that. Yes. Yes, there you go. There you go. See that? That's the beautiful golden crust you're looking for. But we're going to finish this off in the oven because this tray is going to go in the oven. So I'm just going to take these and I am going to pour them on the side of my pan. Well, you don't have to finish them in the oven. If you don't have an oven, it's all good. But if you have it, all good, fine. You don't have it, just finish it off on the pan. Finish the steak on the pan. It's all good. I'm going to go in with my cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes, then when I say tomatoes, all right? Throw them on the pan. It has a little bit some liquid. I want to throw the liquid. And now you want to grill this as well. Fantastic. Toss them. Toss them. Really good. So as this is toasting, I'm not going to put this in the oven. I'm going to take my steak and my potatoes and I'm going to throw them into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, good. I already have my oven here. I'm going to open it and I'm going to throw these into the oven. Great, so I'm going to quickly make my garlic butter. It's basically just butter with some garlic and a little some rosemary. So I'm just going to peel my garlic. I just squeezed a little bit. As my cherry tomatoes are toasting really well. Love it. Really good. Looks good. Great, I'm going to take that. I'm going to chop them. You don't have to get it very fine, it's all good, but then just try and chop as much as you can because you want all the flavors from the garlic to go into that butter and then flavor it further. Really good, fantastic. Get your butter, get the garlic, put it inside. Awesome. Wow. Take a little bit of the rosemary, put it aside a little bit, and then chop it. Finally chop it, baby. Yes. Take that, put it in the mix. Fantastic. Take those. Woo! Yes, baby. Fantastic. Look at that. Now, these are already char grilled and they are super gorgeous. That was a good flambe, guys. That was a good one. Great. I'm just going to switch this off. Oh, good. This is almost ready. Fantastic. I'm going to get a tiny spoon and Abbas is going to give me the spoon. That's good. Well, you know who Abbas is. Great. So you want to mix this up. We're going to get a close-up. Yes. So this is garlic butter that we just made. It's basically just a combination of butter and some rosemary and garlic, which is kind of finely, kind of not finely chopped. It's just chopped at the end of the day. I'm just going to put this away. Away from my side. Now, we're going to take the steak from the oven, and then we are going to butter the steak, baby, and then return it back. Great? So it's all good. It's all good. Just going to see. You're going to see. Don't worry about it. I need something to take this from the oven. Woo! Don't worry. I'm going to use that. Is that good? I have a kitchen towel that I just finished. It's like, oh, thank you. Thank you. All good. All I need was basically a kitchen towel, and that's fine. Remove this steak. Woo, baby! Yes, juicy, baby. Look at that. Fantastic. I think I have a kitchen brush. Well, I think I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I found it. I found it. I have it. Oh, good. Here you are. Now take that. Take that. Butter your steak, baby. God! You know, we need a close-up here. We need a close-up. Let's take a look at that. I'm just gonna move this a little bit.
You have that butter melting on the steak. And then you want to take that butter and then tap it on the potatoes a little bit as well. And these are the secrets that you get from the masterclass. Alright? This is what you get from the masterclass. How satisfying is that?
Great, so Ravi, we're gonna get our steak from the oven. Where's my found it? Great, so wow. Whoa. Okay, that looks fantastic. Awesome. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch it off. I'm gonna take my cherry tomatoes and I'm gonna. So this, as it is ready as a feast. All right? It is ready to serve as a feast. If like I'm gonna sit with my wife and my girls, this is ready to eat. But you have to put a little bit of some plate presentation and make it look a little bit sexy on the plate. So what you wanna do, you're gonna take that steak. Goodness, super juicy. Yes, place it there. Awesome. And then take a little bit of some potatoes. Place them on the side. Look at how, oh my God, how crusted they are. Super gorgeous. Fantastic. That looks really, really good. Oh my God. Love the crust. Get a little bit of some cherry tomatoes. Put them on the side. And it's an art, guys. It's an art. Finesse. Something like that. One thing with this amazing steak is that it's super tender. So as you could see that when I was actually pan-searing it, it's super tender. As I mentioned, this is pineapple extract. It is basically a lovely tenderizer, but you don't want to put it on a super tender prime steak. You want to put it on a really tough steak. So if you have this in your kitchen, you know what? Say Cheers and oh, so good. So good. Again, pineapple is a lovely tenderizer to tenderize tough cuts of meat. My rib eye, super tender. I don't need to tenderize it. Super tender and super good. Fantastic. I have that plate. Look at that. I'm going to plate another one. All right. So before that, take a look at that. Steak. Oh my God. Garlic buttered steak with some cherry tomatoes and those skillet potatoes. Oh my God. That's delicious. Let's do another plate. Great, so time to plate the second plate. I'm gonna take the steak. Oh my God, that looks super juicy. Fantastic. I'm gonna take my potatoes. See how beautifully flavored they are. And oh my God, I love that golden crust that I see. Oh, super delicious. That looks good. Such a good portion. Take your cherry tomatoes. Ooh, whoa, when you press them, basically juicy happens there. Dun, 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 dun. Fantastic. Get a little bit of some rosemary. Yes, baby, yes. A little bit of the green color happening somewhere there. And a little bit of the green color happening somewhere there. Fantastic. And maybe just take a little bit of some chunks of the rosemary on top a little bit. Yes, over the steak. Yes, yes, yes. And then I'm gonna show you something fun. I'm gonna take more butter, baby. More butter, baby. More butter, baby. And just keep on applying, keep on applying, keep on applying, keep on applying, keep on applying. Yes, 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 yes. Oh God, you want that to look like that, and that is super gorgeous, ready to vurunya warangu. I hope you guys enjoyed this beautiful masterclass. Super delicious. We're gonna cut through and see how this is done. It's gonna be well done, medium rare, and basically we'll just take a look at that. So let's see. Let's get a knife. Let's get a knife. Time to vurunya wanango. Great. So I have my fork and my knife. Am I holding it right? This is my right hand. This is my left hand. I can't even remember, but it's all good. It all works. All good. All good. All good. So take that, and then now let's go inside. Oh God. Yes, yes. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. See how easy was it to cut this? That's what I'm talking about. You see that fat? And that, oh my God, this is almost well done, medium rare, just the way Kenyans love their meat. But maybe I would dig inside and probably get a, like, oh my God, let me not even talk and start eating. Mm. That's crazy. Whoa! Oh my God! Mm, mm, mm. Oh my God. That is insane. Mm, mm. Without further ado, thank you so much for joining me on my masterclass. This has been amazing. Thank you so much, Knorr, for making this happen. I love it. Let's take it from there. Mm, 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 mm. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. All right, guys. Bye now. Love you. Cheers.